Saturdays, the thought, idea, the whole purpose of starting this NJH webinars was keeping in mind the mission and vision of these two strong ladies. You know, today we are seeing Vishwala ma'am every day, for every webinar, for every seminar, but the mission with which it was started was actually from her mother, Sarla Ben. You all know her, and most of us would love to call, like I would love to call her as mother of homeopathy in India, because in Mumbai at least, all the stalwarts, anybody you meet, they have all been a student of this magnanimous lady. She has been an inspiration of teachers. You know, the way she taught, she has inspired many homeopaths to become a teacher. And that, I think, is as good as giving birth to new homeopaths. And that's why she is our mother. And carrying this vision forward, we have a dynamic and amazing team. Most of us are there in the picture. Couple of people, very important people, are missing from this picture because Dr. Asrani meets us in the morning and this picture has been taken in the evening. Dr. Bhaskar Bhatt is also missing from this picture. But keeping them at heart, I want to share with you that NJH today is a team which is driven by mission, a team which is following the vision of Sarla Ben, and we are taking it forward through our NJH webinar. The mission was exclusively to empower homeopaths. That is the sole concept, because NJH today is the largest content in homeopathy. It's the knowledge treasure of homeopathy in print as well as electronic media. And that is the mission with which we come to you every alternate week. You see, we have built a solid content on YouTube through our webinars. So I would urge you all to join us on NJH YouTube and relearn it. NJH Bytes is our another flagship project, I would call it as, and it's a pioneering idea because we are bringing you every week 3 cases, every alternate week, and there is a crossword. So do subscribe to it, do read it, give us your feedbacks, whatever you feel about it, how we can improve. So give us some feedback about NJH Bytes. Then we have NJH Telegram group. Every week we are bringing in new cases for you. We have a large community which we are building, and these are genuine people who are interested in study. So I'm just giving you so far what has happened in Telegram. I have presented a case on 4th of May, and now on 11th of May, Dr. Ketan Shah is going to present a case, and it is going to be fabulous, guys. With this background, we are also going to start solving your queries and questions. So all the updates will be there. So are you there on Telegram? If not, do join us. Our team is going to post the link in the chat box. Now coming to today's webinar, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce our birthday girl today, Dr. Vaishali Bhagat. She has been my teacher, and I have been knowing her for last 25 years. And believe me, guys, she looks exactly how she used to look 25 years ago. You know why? Because she has so much passion about homeopathy, about teaching, about finding out new things. So there are many educational and professional qualifications to her, which are available with you all. Okay, she's a published author, she's a Google scholar, she has been an editor with NJH for last so many years, from 2004. But what I would tell you is my personal experience. Even though she is my teacher, she has so much humbleness in her that when I will give a presentation, she will come and give me a warm hug saying, I'm very proud of you. You know, that is the kind of teacher she is. She inspires you to become better every single day. So I welcome you, Vaishali madam. A very warm welcome. You'll have to unmute yourself, ma'am. Yeah. Yes. So the floor is yours. and talk to us about your passion, homeopathy.
Thank you,
Welcome, ma'am.
thank you. Thank you
Welcome, ma'am.
so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. On the foremost, I must thank my idol, and now with this explanation of 18 number, the chai, the life, my mother, both Sarlaben and Vishpala ma'am. It gives me a great pleasure to be on this platform of NJH, where I have grown up to become a speaker, a good speaker in front of all my colleagues, all my students, all my teachers, and it really boosts my confidence day by day. And today is such a good, best day that I am on this, my birthday, and going through this journey of homeopathy, studying homeopathy, though all we have the same stories behind us, that we are here just because we missed a little marks for going to the modern pathies. So we missed MBBS, we missed the Ayurveda, and now we are on this homeopathy. But I am sure that those who are listeners, you are going to get enough and enough fame, as all my teachers used to say. You just work hard and concentrate on this homeopathy, which is going to be the leader and the mission today, what we are going to put on this platform, and you all are going to accomplish with this. By saying this, NJH is my family, will always be my family, and I start my small, deliver a small case, and we take forward the mission from my from my PPT. Always been a marvelous student right from the beginning, and I owe this and dedicate this talk, a small talk, to all my students, to my listeners, and to you all. So we are into the topic of physician's mission, and we all know we are into this philosophy. I'm not going to go into the depth of this philosophy, but let us understand, let us take the words of of Vishpala madam and understand the same mission, what she has told today, for the life and for the purpose of our existence. To begin with, not to forget our founder, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, father of homeopathy. And to take this Hahnemannian oath today, I'm blessed with this word of mission. So, on my honor, I swear that I shall practice the teachings of homeopathy, perform my duty, render justice to my patients, and help the sick, whosoever comes to me for my treatment. May the teachings of Master Hahnemann inspire me, and may I have the strength of fulfillment of my mission. So there goes our first aphorism. And all the students, all the listeners, all the homeopaths, we all have gone through this first aphorism of our organon of medicine n number of times. And we have by hearted it the day we were for the first day of our homeopathic graduation, for the first lecture. Our teachers exposed to this first aphorism, that the physician's high and only mission is to restore the sick to health, to cure, as it is termed. Believe me, here today, on this 25th and the 20 and going to the 26th year of homeopathic experience, and with so much of knowing what is homeopathy, still I am a student of homeopathy. Lot many things are to be explored, but yes, now we are understanding the mission. What did Hahnemann actually called for? What is our calling, and why we are sticking to this first aphorism so much dear and dear to near to our heart? The physician's high and only mission is to restore the sick to health, to cure, as it is termed. Who is a physician? Physician is a doctor who sees the patient at every sick and individual. We know right from Dorothy Shepherd, she said that it is the sick individual. The doctor is a physician, and he or she is going to see a sick individual in front of us. So let us know what is our mission. We talk so much of our mission, but let us not uh, uh, keep in mind the old methods where the Hahnemann had written it at that time, taking the mission into its consistency. Now the words are changing, the meanings are changing, and towards the medical profession, which is going to be global. We are having our armamentarium, and we are going to go and accomplish this mission. So we are going to keep our aim thoroughly well throughout to restore the sick, restore what has been lost, as if we have lost our image and we are restoring it. All the delete photo वापस ला रहे हैं हम मोबाइल से. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? टाइम मशीन में हम जा रहे हैं, जो हमारा पूरा अस्त व्यस्त हेल्थ हो गया था, उसको हम वापस लेके आ रहे हैं और टाइम मशीन में डाल रहे हैं. इसमें होम्योपैथी काम करेगा. This we are going to have with our team effort, and we are going to restore this sick individual and the sickness with our homeopathy. The normal health, we are going to get it back. But when I ask my students of the first year, what's your mission? First, they say, my mission in life, save all the cats. Believe me, yes, this is life. When we are going to have a vision and mission becomes critical, very critical. And we are in dilemma. We are in thought process. So many books to read, so many medicines, so many remedies to remember, full of our momentum, full of vision and full of mission. But not to forget our values. The values with us. We have to respect. We have to have commitment. We have to have a diversity. We have to live in this competent world and make a competency, explore and day to day live more and study more homeopathy, the education, research, and its effectiveness. All this will be health. And you all have know, all of you there, all you know what is health, and we all know the definition of health. And we have this physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, social, and environmental well-beingness with the wellness with us. So, what does the first aphorism for today's webinar? We have put this word, and rightly at this 18th webinar, I must say, when I've heard Dr. Vishpala ma'am saying about so much of life, so much of chai, so much of our mission, it has been right that today's webinar is on mission. And let us join our vision together accomplish the physician's high and only mission is to restore the sick to health, to cure, as it is termed. I'm not going into the details about it so that all of you have read and gone through Organon and know all the details about what is laid in Organon regarding the words. Let us understand our mission through a case which gave me a thought, a case which gave this girl a life, this case which gave me a mission. Yes, that I can restore the sick to health, to cure, as it is termed. So we won't go into the termed speculated words, the nosological diagnosis. Go through a case and understand this female to know how we have to accomplish the mission. So this girl who's 21 years female, a BCom student at that time, she came to me for the consultation. And when I saw her, she was an obese girl with slightly more obese stature, with short heighted, with dark skin, and she had acne, hirsutism, dark hair, and she had nails, white spots on her nails. She craved chocolate, chicken, Aversion, she had milk and sour and pungent. Her stools were constipated, perspiration, cold in extremities. Her thermals were towards her belly. Sleep, she had dreams, very fearful. But when she was telling me about it, she had this cry. She had this pity cry, and she said that she starts to cry and pull her hairs. They're so fearful dreams that a lady comes to her and she is killing her. She's so fearful. She's fear of being alone. In her past history, she had dengue and had always an episode of fainting in childhood. She also complained with skin complaints like itching and ringworm. In her life space, she was a very delicate melancholy, a caesarean section female, and initially she came with acne and hair fall for me, with just a complaint of irregular menstrual history and having clots in her bleeding. So she was not interested in that, but she was interested more on relieving her acne and getting cured for her hair fall. An investigation was sought, and she had the following investigations. Like her hemoglobin was 11.4% with normostatic normochromic, but I have asked her to do her profile for PCOD. And except all were normal, except her DHE level and LH were high with ESR and low D3, D12. Her thyroid profiles were normal, and she wanted some medicines to grow her hair and remove her acne. As further, she was asked by her mother also, I have mother and her, that she was a very pampered girl right from her childhood. And the mother said that she's very delicate, she cries, and as she's a cesarean, she's always looked after. As she's weak, she faints, she's looked after, and again and again, and very submissive, very timid, right from her childhood. Her father, who was working as an ACP at that time, had always very strict, and he used to reprimand this girl that she doesn't have to go out, that she has to study hard for her future. And when she got less marks in her eighth standard, that time she had gone into depression. She started staying at home. She's she started not going to the neighbor's house, seeing that she's all alone, also made her more fearful. Her mother said that she is always like this, and she always clings to her mother and always have a temper tantrum when she doesn't get some things with her. And she grew to be reserved and shy. When I was asking her questions and interrogating with her, she used to nod her head, yes or no. But she was not willing to tell me more into details. As she grew, her confidence, and this was told by her mother that at that time when she was having less confidence, she joined the religious course of a Japanese sutra, which is called as a Mahikari. And since then, she became very much attached to this energy. So this energy made her a confident girl, and then she started revealing all the things to me. When she was advised her USG, there was this obvious that her ovaries were mildly polycystic. You can see her sonography report where her ovaries had a volume of 8C, 8 and 12, right and left respectively, with very mild polycystic. So it was a bilateral polycystic disease. And here are her repetrization. So till at this end, you have all, I'm sure that you all have come to a remedy, to the learning of what she is. So the repetrization helped me to understand her constitutional medicine. So when I'm putting this repetrization with all her complaints of weeping tearful, yielding. She's sensitive, mental oversensitive, bashful, timid, depression and sadness. The female genitalia, she had menses with thin liquid clots. They were cysts. She used to be fearful, and there is a religious theme in it. She used to sing. She never left the Mahikari. She always was better and better with all the Mahikari things done. So now, yes, you you have come through the remedies, and the remedies are Acetilla, Lycopodium, Staphylos aureus, Natramur, and Cilicia. I'm very much sure all of you have gone through this case and you are ready with the remedy. Yes, so we are not going into much further discussion about it. We have a Telegram group to discuss each and each, every aspect of the case in depth and understanding. We discuss all the details in our Telegram group. But here, I would like to know, tell you about the differential diagnosis, what I have perceived in this case, and what I have gone through the case with the medications. So when I saw the differential diagnosis and I did the comparative materia medica, here are few things characteristic of the case, the peculiarities of the case, which I picked up, and this is in front of you on the slide. So when I see lycopodium is very hot, active, manipulative, no tears at all. Yes, fears of exams are there, but and the severity of the disease goes into the miasm, into all the miasms, but more towards the destructive part. If you see this case, it's a mild polycystic disease. Yes, Staphylos comes very close. As she's always so fearful with the reprimand, she will shut down, shrunk herself, and sit in a corner. Believe me, Staphylos is a sweet baby. She will always talk so sweet. She will talk so much of herself. She will not sit and just listen to you and nod yes or no. Cunning Staphylos. She will hide her tears with her sweetness, with her bold attitude, while Natramur will show the irritability and a non-fussy characteristics. A hot person. Yes. And whenever the tears are flowing of an Natramur, he is going to sit alone, shut down the door, and cry. This girl is crying in front of me. This girl is crying in front of all. Mother makes her not to cry, but she goes on crying, making temper tantrums. Yes, Cilicia did come very close, and a thought process for my case was towards Cilicia. Being chilly, shy, had obstinate sobs, fear stage, and has a mild characteristics. Acetilla made me the thought for this case. Seeing her personality, seeing her constitutional, seeing the patient chilly, timid, submissive, crying, fear when alone, all this did tell me to go through the drug Acetilla. And here is the follow-up for her. When I saw her on the 26th August 14, when she had come with these complaints with weakness and out of proportion, I just gave her muriatic acid in frequent repetition and I told her to go. When she came back again, yes, for dysmenorrhea, I had prescribed her Magfos also. But when she came again saying that her menses are irregular, they are not coming at a regular time, so I advised her for her USG. And her USG findings with investigations showed me mild bilateral polycystic disease. With her weight increasing, day by day, and her complaints increasing day by day. She was advised to go to give Cetilla 1M. On the 15th, on 2015, March 23rd, she was prescribed with Cetilla and with a complementary to it with Uforina. A year passed, 9 months passed, and on the 10th of September 2015, she started gaining her weight. I thought something is wrong. She came to me with complaints of constipation, but her menstrual complaints were normal. She didn't complain of it, but she had constipation with bleeding, and on that side there was lot of itching. Ringworm eruption also appeared on the thigh, and at that time I thought to intervene with an intermittent remedy, that is Thuja 200 for her. After this prescription, years of 2016 followed by 17 and followed to today, this female improved day by day, and she had once only to be get repeated with Acetila 10M when she came to me with slight delay in her menstrual complaints and a bloating sensation. She was again advised to do the USG, and at that time the USG found to me was having no classic sonographic PCOD pattern. So to my surprise, her COD was mild, has regained again. And even her volume size, if you see the ovary, the size decreased.
Hello everyone. So I just want to share my small experience which I had during a treatment with homeopathy. So I was been consulted by Dr. Vaishali Bhagat. She treated me for my irregular periods and the issues I had during my monthly cleansing. That it used to be severe pain in my stomach, and also there used to be heavy blood clottings during those 5 days. So I was being treated by her, and my issue of this was been resolved. Like I was facing it since I was in 10th standard and I started my monthly cleansing, and I was consulted to Dr. Vaishali Bhagat in the year 2015, and by 2016 the issue was resolved by her consultation and with the help of homeopathy and the diet instructions what she guided me. So I was really blessed with it, that I got this early treatment, and now I am happily married, and everything is okay with my monthly cleansing and the life now. Thank you so much. Hello everyone.
So let me say, you have heard her very carefully. She didn't utter a word of PCOD, and she said that her life has become normal. Having religious, having this Mahikari things, everything is energy. She wanted her life to get back into normal. With homeopathy medicine, yes, now I can tell that my mission was accomplished. So friends, this case that you have understood, gone through the medicines, the remedies, the differential diagnosis, and the treatment, and a feedback which gives immense pleasure to me and the profession. I am on my right path. Whenever I'm going back to this first aphorism of organon of medicine, and it always gives me a message. And let me today reveal these messages in front of you very humbly. And I didn't use the words duty, responsibility, or work to define a physician's mission. You all will agree to this. He didn't use the word he used is the mission. So we have to have this mission and accomplish it fully with our potentials, our core values, our goals, our vision. And finally, you must know what is your role in treating the sick people at the right time. Hence, they are interested. All the physicians are interested, and we have to capture this statement and put this into our life, into our path, that the mission has to be accomplished with compassion, with love, with empathy and kindness to restore the sick to health. That is what this aphorism means. Thank you all, NJH members, viewers, and budding homeopaths for joining me and listening to this very patiently. May homeopathy flourish and grow from strength to strength. And all of you stay healthy. And we have got a very good speaker to take this mission ahead. And we are going to listen to her. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
What a wonderful treat, ma'am. It has really been amazing the way you have described in your sweet voice, the way you have brought it forward. It is true, our vision and mission and our duty, they are different. It is the core value, it is the core purpose of a homeopath. And very beautiful, the case was amazing. So thank you so much for sharing it with us. And it gives a lot of confidence to homeopaths when you see these result oriented cases.